Hi everybody, it's Becky Bamboo. It's Tuesday, August 24th, 2010. First of all, I want to say happy birthday to my husband. Today is his official birthday. He's 29, so happy birthday, boo. I love you. Um, I'm cooking dinner for him tonight for his birthday. I asked if he wanted to go to a nice dinner out or if he wanted me to cook something for him. And he gave me the best compliment by saying, "Oh, I'd rather have you cook for me because I like your cooking." How nice is that, you guys? I love getting compliments like that. Cooking is something I like to do, and um, like I've said so many other times, thanks to my mama, she taught me how to do it. Anyway, he likes. I cook chicken parmesan. That's his favorite meal that I cook, and I don't make it very often because it makes a big mess in my kitchen, um, and I don't like to deal with it. But for his birthday, I'm gonna do it. My kitchen is kind of dirty anyway, so I guess it won't hurt anything. Um, we're gonna have a nice evening a nice dinner, and I'm not going to the gym tonight. Honestly, my legs are a little bit sore from the 5K walk last night. Um, I'm pleasantly surprised though. I'm not. My legs were sore, but it's not joint pain like I expected. It's muscle pain, which is good because that means my joints aren't like screaming like I expected them to be. Um, but I did want to talk a little bit more about the 5K stuff just because um, there was a comment put out there that had a little bit of a negative effect on me, and I just want to say something about it. I don't know if this person intended for this to come off the way that it did, but basically the comment was is that most people, and I can't remember if this was on my Facebook or if it's on the YouTube. It's all running together anymore, honestly. I get so many comments both places. But anyway, someone commented that most people were able to walk 3.1 miles, which is a 5K. Um, I say that may be true, but I'm not most people. I started my journey pre-op at 424 pounds. If anybody has never been anywhere near 400 pounds, you can't even you can't even understand how miserable it is to be that heavy. Yehuda, who is YALG something or other, his channel page, he said something in his video this week that really stuck in my brain, and I wanted to mention it here because he said basically that other people who are 400 pounds or who have been 400 pounds can relate to this, and that when you get on the scale and you see a 4 at the front of the number, there's some hopelessness that goes along with that. There's just like an overall sense of feeling hopeless and helpless in that situation. And I completely understand that feeling. There's a lot of pain behind that number. There's a lot of, like he said, being hopeless and helpless to change it. It took all that I had every day to just be able to roll out of bed and do my job and put dinner on the table and go back to bed at the end of the day. It literally sucked every ounce of energy I had to just function and get those things done. I started walking pre-surgery. I did do that. I wanted to get myself in a better cardiovascular condition because I know that being as heavy as I was, that there are risks. The risks are higher involved with anesthesia and surgery in general. So I did start walking, but I did nowhere near a 5K pre-surgery. I probably didn't even do a mile at a time pre-surgery. I don't think I could have. So I've come a long way in the last 2 months, and I have worked my tail off to be able to do this. So I don't want anybody to make light of this situation, especially because there are a lot of people out in YouTube world and in the rest of the world who are still stuck in that situation, who are still stuck at 400 pounds and desperate to change their life. I had tried almost everything I could think of to get that weight off, and nothing was working. Um, so I just don't, I think it's just, this is an opportunity to show people what is possible in life and what is possible after having this surgery done. Um, it couldn't just be that, okay, I never exercised after surgery and I just all of a sudden was able to walk a 5K. No, I've had to work up to this. I've had to spend three days in the week at the gym, on the elliptical, on the treadmill. I've been walking the dog around the neighborhood. You know, it takes time to do this, but I think this is a good opportunity to really show a lot of people out there that good things can happen when you work hard at something. I've been working really hard at this. Yes, it's a huge gift that I got to be able to have the opportunity to have this surgery done. I will never forget that. You know, and in a way, it's going to allow me to never fail at this, because I will never go back to 400 pounds. I'm never going back. Every time I get on the scale and there's 1, 2, however many pounds gone, those are never coming back on. I'm not going to let it happen. But it is up to me to make my life what I want it to be from here on out. Yes, I'll still lose weight even if I don't exercise because I've had this surgery. But I want to exercise and get the most out of it I can. And I want to live a healthy lifestyle for the rest of my life. I want to have physical activity as a part of my life. My husband enjoys doing physical things, and I did when I was younger. I want to get back to that again, and I'm getting there ever so slowly. It doesn't happen overnight. It just doesn't. But I don't want it to be made light of that I walked 3.1 miles, because it was hard. It wasn't just like I just did it. I worked hard at it, and I pushed myself. I didn't just take a leisurely stroll. I did 3.1 miles in 58 minutes. That's like 18 minutes and something a mile. That's not anything terrible. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's pretty darn good for my first shot at it. And honestly, when I went to the gym yesterday, I didn't even know if I could do it. I didn't even know if I would finish it. So to me, this is a big deal. And it may be a big deal to other people. So I just don't want, I would prefer if we could get like not comments that would make light of the situation, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to start drama or anything, and if people can do 3.1 miles in their sleep like it's no big deal, I'm so proud of you. But I'm proud of myself for being able to walk this. And yes, I walked it. I didn't run it. Oh well, I walked it. 9 weeks ago I couldn't have even done that, but by God, I walked it. So I'm really proud of that. I'm super excited, and I want to tell, I just have something else I want to say about it, I guess. This whole thing makes me crave more. Every time I go to the gym and I walk out and I feel good, I crave more and more and more. And last night, walking that 5K made me crave more. And because of that, I had told you guys at one point, I told several people that I was tossing around the idea of starting a Couch to 5K thing. And for those of you who don't know what Couch to 5K is, just look it up online, Google Couch to 5K. Basically, it's a program that trains your body to go from no physical activity to running a 5K in 9 weeks. It's basically kind of like interval training. They start you off by walking. You walk I forget how it works. You walk 30 seconds and then you run a minute, and you walk 30 seconds and run a minute. So it's kind of like interval training. And it builds you up. And each week you increase the amount of time that you're running until eventually at the end of the 9 weeks, you should be able to run for a half an hour straight or jog or whatever. So I had been tossing the idea around of doing a Couch to 5K for a while. But I was thinking all along, man, I'm just still too heavy. 348 pounds. I'm still too heavy to do that. Well, after I did my 5K last night of walking, I know that I could have pushed harder and I could have done more, because I wasn't spent when I was done. And I think that I craved to push myself to a point where, like, I really know I did everything I could do. I drained my body as much as I could. So I have decided that I am indeed going to start a couch to 5K training. I don't know how my body's going to react to it. And if I decide to quit it, I don't want to feel like I'm failing at it, because I don't think it's a failure. I don't know how my body's going to react. I've been heavy for a long time, my whole life practically. I have crappy knees and crappy ankles and heel spurs and everything else. So I don't know how my body's going to react to jogging. And if it tells me, you don't want to do this, I'm not going to do it. And I just want to put it out there so that, like, if I come back later in the week and say, I tried this this couch to 5K thing and I just can't do it, I don't want to hear like, oh, you fail, or you need to push yourself harder or anything like that, because honestly, I just don't think it's going to be, I just have to listen to my body, and sometimes we have to just do that. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And one of the reasons that I really ultimately decided to do this today is that my wonderful mother, who I love so much, she has arthritis, and she's had so many health problems the last several years. Like, she's had back surgery, she had double knee replacement, both knees at the same time. The woman is like the strongest person I know, aside from her sister, who's also one of the strongest people I've ever known. And aside from my grandmother, their mother, who was easily the strongest person I ever knew. My aunt also had double knee replacement, and she just started doing water aerobics. And I suspect that the encouragement from my aunt and the encouragement from me and all of my pushing at doing this 5K and working out as hard as I have has encouraged my mom to go start doing water aerobics too. She's going to a gym today to sign up, and she's going to be starting next week. And I just want to say I'm so unbelievably proud of her. And so her telling me that she's going to do this and she's going to push her comfort zone a little bit and start trying something new really made me say, I can do more too. I can do more too, and I'm going to try to do this jogging of a 5K. My ultimate goal, and what I would love to see, is that I could jog the 5K in October. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I'm not going to put any expectations on it. I'm just going to try my best, and we'll see where it goes. But I just want to put it out there that she has inspired me to push harder. And anybody who can inspire you to do better than what you're doing is always like, it's nice, And so I feel blessed to have somebody like that in my life who is taking what I'm doing, and she's going to try hard for herself, and it makes me want to try harder in turn. And same with my aunt. My aunt just started doing water aerobics, and it makes me want to try harder too, just because if they can do it, so can I, damn it. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there, and I know they watch my videos, so I just want to say hi, you guys. I love you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to start trying to do some jogging, which I can't believe. I said I wasn't going to do. I said I'm not a runner. I'm never going to be a runner. And every time I say I'm not going to do something, or I'm never going to do something, I turn around and do it. So I guess never say never is really the right phrase for this. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I just wanted to put all that out there, and yeah, that's it. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.